They got it well each other.
They do, don't they? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, what they're doing. Little rascals.
They're combing through it, huh?
Yeah, see there. Now that doesn't look too, I mean, it's a mess.
It's all over the place. There's a lot of honey.
So what we should do is maybe start at one of these over here.
This one's gonna be empty.
And then let's pull that one and see what you got. See, now this is another thing where maybe I'll just pop them all loose if you don't mind.
No, that's fine. You're the expert here.
I don't know that I'm an expert for sure. Now look at that honey. It's too bad we're suited up or we could taste it.
See, this is crazy though. It's like the way they got it formed.
Oh yeah, see that's going to be comb honey. Huh. Go ahead and pull that guy out.
Of course, honey.
Oh yeah, that's all honey.
That's like storage honey?
Well, this is, yeah, see, you do have a frame there, but that's a big old chunk of honey.
That's a jar right there.
Yeah, that's almost a jar. You could actually take it, probably, if you had something to put it in.
No, I'm going to just leave it.
Leave it?
Leave it and let them run. Unless you want it.
No, I'll go ahead. Let's take
how they formed it.
See, this, I've not seen, oh, see, that's another problem
Without having
those, yeah. So I'm not going to mess with that anymore.
If it was to the bottom, it probably would be better.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, okay.
I almost wish we could taste that.
I can go grab something.
No. Let's
Put
just.
something off after. You can lift your hive tool. Now we got some drone cells.
Yep, those are drone cells, and see, there's some drone cells over here too. Yep, those are drones. Which means the queen is active. All right, I guess we want to do another one maybe.
See, this is. So we got to. I guess it'd be better, even though it sucks to rip it. Now would be better than later, right?
Yeah.
I think it was just that little piece, but I see some queen cells down there.
Pull it out and see what you got. Look at this. See, they shouldn't have done this. Boy, it's a mess.
Don't see any.
See, now that might be regular drones. I mean, not drones, but cap brood, which is not bad. The problem, yeah, see, there's some brood on this side, right there. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's not really pretty brood.
Right.
If it was pretty, it would be all across the whole thing. I really don't like those.
It's crazy how they so ununiform.
Yeah, that's because of the wax. Pull him out. Yeah, pull him out too. See, now that's better brood.
Right.
You see that? So, and you actually see there's one that's open.
Yep.
And I don't see any problems to speak of, as in mites or beetles or anything else. So this guy might, yeah, see, that's good brood right there. That's good brood.
Put them back in.
Put them back.
Look underneath down there. Is that a problem?
Yep, that's a problem. That's a problem.
You take that piece. Don't look like it's too fresh. But if you want to taste it, taste that.
Here, put that in your bucket. Did you take your bucket out?
I did. Well, I got me a pot right here. We'll come back and get that.
Here, I'm going to brush the bees off of this and put that in. You should put that in your bucket too. Go ahead and look at see if there's any more there that you want to.
See, look, it looks like they separated this from themselves.
Oh man, that's.
Once it's too far, that's when they bridge it together, right?
Oh, what'd you do with the bucket? You left it, put it up back out there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab it.
All right.
Did you see how far they got these two?
Yeah, they got them
So
sucked.
it's going to all be together the whole
Yep. So when you break it open, it's going to be a mess. Well, maybe not. Not too bad.
Brood.
Some more brood. Brood on both sides. Or over here, brood over there too.
Yeah, look, some open ones.
Yeah.
4 open ones, 5 open ones.
We either broke them open or the guys are starting to chew their way out. I'm not sure which. But this looks like a decent hive, with the exception of the bees are just making a mess at putting it together.
Yeah. And for some free bees, I guess.
Here, take that guy out too. Let's see what he looks like.
This right here. Peel the whole thing off.
Oh dear. Yeah, you're not going to be able to. I like to lick that, but I can't. Some more brood. Yeah, it's probably got a lot of.
Yeah, a big chunk hanging.
Oh man. Okay.
You better taste some honey somewhere. Should I put it back in? Or?
Yeah, you're going to have to put it back in.
This one's thick though. I can't see. That one's about the heaviest one.
I guess you should look at this one too. This one is stuck to the wall. Put some more smoke on them. They're mad at us, and rightly so. We're causing them a lot of grief right now.
A lot of work to be done after we come and stick everything.
Go ahead and take that last one off.
Might be stuck right here.
I tell you what, I have never seen a hive completely without any foundation, and you have taught me a lesson that I never want to do one myself.
You see why they do it?
Yeah, I see why they make those.
They just go where they want.
Yep, and they make it. It's what.
And honestly,
what they call. See, they call it.
Cross combing or something.
Yeah, they call it burr comb is what the beekeepers call it. Okay, well, stick him back in there. And this one, they're not doing anything. Now, I could give you some frames that had waxed.
I have them, but they're not. They're the shallow ones.
Oh, okay.
I might have some wide pieces. I'm not sure 100%. Eating some honey.
Yeah, get out of there, buddy. Okay, stick that guy over there. So, stick them back in, I guess. And I could give you some, like I said, I could give you a whole box full, at least 8 frames of, that's not close enough. You got to put 2 frames in there, huh?
The bottoms are kind of freaking out.
Yeah, just put him back against the wall there.
That's the honey right there.
So that's 8 though. Did you have a 9 or a 10 frame? Is this a 10?
This one was the first one we pulled down.
So
I guess I only have 9. I think the way that they have it on.
yeah, I guess I don't know what to tell
It's a
you.
mess.
Do you want to put that frame back in there or leave it out?
What if I pulled this one with the 100? Or would it be better just leaving that one and then keep going off of that one?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
I guess I'll just leave it. That's all I can really do. Gee, man. Pull this one. It was like this.
Can you push him over there?
Squeeze all that honey out of it.
Now I've got a bucket that I could put that honey in if you wanted to take it.
It's up to you, Mr. Richard. If you want it's whatever you think.
Yeah, I'd rather just put it back in the hive.
Yeah,
Problem is, I tell you what, do this. Let's pull this out like this. Put those 2 of them together because that'll stick through that side like that, and then stick it back in there.
And that's how it was.
Yeah, stick it like that and stick them back in there.
That's exactly how it was.
Okay. Now, I hate to say this, but we really should look in that box too because of the nonsense we saw. So here's your thing. Okay, set it on top of that guy.
Oh no, this one's got some weight to it.
You know why? Because it's got some honey in it. All right, now let's see what we have in here because we thought we might have some, what?
Look at it.
It's a mess.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me pop all these guys off the bottom here. Yeah. We're going to make some enemies today. We just did, didn't we? Now you're going to have to be careful down here because the queen might be down here.
Okay.
And we don't want to mess with the queen. And I don't see any really bad mite problems or
Wax moths.
yeah, wax moths. Now what I also do is when you get this is scrape that off if you can put that in your box. So maybe what we do is just pull out one frame and let's see if we have what we have, and then we'll just leave them.
Okay. Any particular you think?
No, just pick one that looks good to you or bad to you or might be something to you.
Let's try this one. Hope for the best. Brood.
Brood, yep, brood on both sides. So you got to be careful now that we don't screw up the queen. Yeah.
This side, I don't know.
What do you got?
Big ball of bees down there. Don't they normally swarm the
They
queen?
do like to be around the queen. Okay, well, put it in. I don't see any wax moths. So this may be a good hive. Now, what I'm going to do, I think, is this. I think you can just leave them because they made a mess and there's nothing you can do about that mess except break it up, okay? Right. And all that's going to do is make a mess. So put that guy back on there and let me tell you what I'll let you do. I'll sell you. I won't sell it to you, but I'll let you use it. Now, That's a 10 frame box though, isn't it?
Should be, yeah. I got 9 in.
See, I got this won't be big enough. I was gonna let you just use this whole box. And I don't have any small ones like that, so I guess you're just gonna have to put it back together. Say it again.
Should I put this back on?
Well, I tell you, they say when you put a small thing like this, I mean a small one like that, that's called yeah, you need to have it for that. If you just put a regular 10 box up here, you wouldn't have to have it.
I'm about to start a riot. Well,
not as bad as I thought we were going to find in there.
No, but they're still right there, you know. I guess.
Ah, come out of there. Okay, are we going to try to take the boards out of that?
You gotta thank us for that later.
I think they will.
Should I leave these boards for anything? Or?
You can stick them up against the fence here if you want, just to get them. Okay, well I think we've done all the damage we can do. Look at that. What?
If I'm leaving those out, I'm not even gonna worry about it.
Oh, yeah, I think you're gonna leave those out.
Come back. Successful.
Yeah, I think we did.